Purple music.
There it was, first video up on YouTube 5 hours later, 642 views, 5:32 a.m. in the morning. I was shocked, obviously. First thing I did was, call up my homie Barak, went to the group because we had a group. This guy has made a group for me, called it the Oduks. My real name is Shaquille Oduk, but they threw in the Oduks there, just being funny. So I jumped on the group and I'm like, yo guys, have you seen this? I actually forgot the time. It's 5:32. Who the hell would be up at 5:32? Guys are sleeping, guys are resting. The rain is heavy that time. So I'm checking out the comments, positive, couple of, like two haters, obviously. Lost people is always, that's what I call them. And I'm like, damn, I could actually do this. Like, it's actually coming true. Because before I even went into YouTube, I remember doing research on everyone else I used to look up to, like in the entertainment scene, all these musicians, rappers from Kenya, and TV personalities who were doing YouTube. And I was really checking views. And I realized that what I had managed to achieve in like very few hours, 5 hours, I still remember the time obviously, was something that was really, really, really hard to achieve at that time in 254. And I pat myself in the back and I was like, I actually did something positive. So after that, it was non-stop from there. The road was up from there. Like I was aiming high, all through. Every week, kept calling up my homies, come through, let's shoot, looking for guests, thinking of content. Because mostly I put out what I'd like to see. That's what I do. Because, the image that I portray is basically what is inside my mind. I'm not gonna try to be someone else. I'm gonna try the best I can to be me all through. Like it's never gonna, the script is never gonna change with me. So yeah, stuff started looking up. Instagram started growing, from 200 followers like I told you. A time like this last year actually, it's been a year. I had 205 followers back then. Started growing. And what I was doing is I was throwing numbers like from YouTube to Instagram, Instagram to YouTube, YouTube to Instagram. Because, on YouTube, I'm like, follow my IG. On IG, I'm like, check out my YouTube. So it was a give and take. So from that, my subscriber count on YouTube also started going up. And you see more subscribers, that means more people already waiting to see your videos. And, it goes to them directly. And from that, everything just started spiraling. Next video came up, did 2,000 views in a day. The next video came up, did 3,000 views in a day. And it just became so overwhelming. And you see, this was in like every week. Got to a point now, the calls started coming through. Yo, bro, I want you to host this event. Yo, bro, I want you to pull up to my birthday. Yo, bro, I want you to come say hi to my people. And it was really unbelievable for me because I was new to this. Like I told you guys, in high school I was the loud guy. In primary, ever since I was younger, I was the loud guy, so I was kind of popular in the streets. But it became different. This was actually not popularity no more. This was kind of like fame because money comes in. And with money and haters and love at the same time coming in, that's what fame is literally. So I'm busy trying to keep my head in the game, keep my head in, getting to TV like I wanted, but I'm still fighting with this attention. Let me call it attention because, once you're in the spotlight and you have so many people focusing on what you're doing, it gets to you in a way that nothing else can get to you. You feel like now you're the center of attention, so you're getting judged by everyone. And it gets to that point where you feel like you're being judged for stuff that's not even relevant, man. Like, who the hell actually cares about some things? And that's what you start thinking of. So with that comes attitude, obviously. And it's you to control that attitude. So, this is new to me. So I'm trying to learn how to control this, learning how to deal with people. All sorts of people, actually. Because now, you're meeting all sorts of people. You meet the people who love you. And you never really meet the haters because, all these keyboard warriors, you never really meet them, but you get what I'm saying. So you have to deal with them. How you reply, how you deal with situations. And it kept growing from there, you know, going everywhere. Now everyone's talking. Everywhere I go, the parties I'm doing started to get paid, you know, numbers going up, slowly the hustle. Meeting new people in the game. Now the OGs I used to look up to became friends. Shout out to, you know, guys like Ian Mugoya. Ian Mugoya is actually the guy who put me on. Like, he taught me everything I know about showbiz. I won't even lie. Introduced me to people who I used to look up to and be like, yo, I want to be with that guy one day. Now all of them are my homies. Shout out to all my bros. And yeah, then TV, the final call that came was TV. And to be honest, I didn't believe it at first, because I'd been through so many fake guys telling me, yo, I can put you on TV, you know, I want you to come to TV, I want you to do this. People telling me about DSTV, G's telling me about MTV, and I have bad sound. Well, there you gonna put me on MTV with my, I don't even hit on myself, but you know what I'm saying. So the call came, Standard Media Group. I remember it was on my birthday actually. So I was at a photo shoot, shout out to Kev Buo. I went to Buo's offices, not actually for my shoot, but I just went to chill. So I'm chilling and I bumped into a guy called Tim Jero. I'm not sure if you guys maybe know him. I used to watch this guy when I was like 8 years old on TV. So I remembered the face, but I didn't remember the name. But I'm a good guy. So I walked up to the guy and I'm like, bro, I like what you do. Can I have a photo? It was that groupie, obviously. So we take the photo and he was like, damn, you know, thank you. It's very shocking that you're very young and you know my face, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I have a good memory, you know. I'm like, yeah, it's actually my birthday because, you know, my friends had surprised me. Shorty got me a Rolex, shout out to her. But anyway, so we start talking and he's like, oh, so what do you do? And I told him about my YouTube, my journey. And he's like, wait, I've heard about you in the office. So I'm like, what office? And he's like, the KTN office. I'm like, heard about me in the KTN office. What does that have to do with anything? And he's like, yeah. My boss was actually talking about your show. And I was like, damn, your boss? He's like, yeah, hasn't anyone tried to contact you because he's been looking for you? So I was like, bro, take my phone, just go with it. You probably talk to him for me. He gave me his number, the boss's number. So he's like, you know, call him up, blah, blah, blah. Send him a text actually because he's a busy guy, so he's not gonna pick up your call. So I took the number and I went home and I was like, it's just gas, it's just another story. 2 days came, passed, this was on a Thursday, so the next week came and I was sitting in class bored. You know, sometimes these lecturers just be out of, you know, you don't feel it. Took out my phone in class and I was like, okay, let me do this. Sent that text, got a reply instantly. From a guy I didn't even know. I won't even say I knew him. I didn't even know the guy. Booked a meeting. Next day, went over to Standard offices. So I'm chilling in the lobby with my G's, you know, my team, Barak and Felix. And, you know, everything is so different from the time I was there when I used to chill with Ian. Because back in the day, it was so, you're just like a random guy just coming to see someone. But on this day, we were sent for like someone to come pick us up. And it was also formal. You see me and my swagger going into a meeting like that, you know, snapback fitted. Even turned my snapback like this that day, man. I was feeling like a good boy. Like when I do when I turn it like that, I feel like a good boy. So, you know, I've been taken upstairs, sitting in that office, and the tension, like everything was just different. So we're tense, we're trying to sell our product to these guys, not knowing they'd already bought it like in their heads. They loved the idea. So, you know, did all the formalities, talked to them, and they were like, all right, don't call us, we'll call you.